guys, not much running the tide today. Haven't done real good on the lure fishing, so I'm going to dig a few yabbies and have a bit of a whiting fish. I keep my whiting fishing very simple. I only do it 2 or 3 times a year, but you know, if you're looking for something to do with the kids rather than take them to the movies or sit and watch TV, all you really need to get the kids amongst some fish is a yabby pump, a light spin rod, and a bucket. The rig for them, it couldn't be simpler. All I use is a number 4 mustard bloodworm hook, a bit of light trace, 6-pound Platypus is what I've got on this reel, and I just use that for the trace, a swivel, a sinker, dig some yabbies, put them on. All you need to do is cast it out, get them to wind it in very slowly. Doesn't matter where you are in Australia, probably they'll catch fish. So I'll go and dig some yabbies shortly and give you a bit of a run through of how I do that. Normally I haven't had a proper bait fishing rod for whiting for a long time, but the guys up north have been saying all good things about this little Okuma LRF. They've got a very soft tip. There's a couple of videos kicking around of Justin running you through the ins and outs of these things, so I'm going to give it a try. I've loaded the little Ceymar up with some 6-pound Platypus, like I said, and it's about as simple as fishing can get. Alright guys, like I said, just going to dig a few yabbies. Everyone can dig yabbies. It's the easiest thing just about you can do for collecting bait. Good fun for the kids, just need a pump. But there's a few things you can do to make it a bit easier, because at the end of the day, if you're digging one yabby a hole, it's hard work. So set yourself up with, you can buy them on the market, but just a bucket or a sieve so that you can wash the yabbies out at the end. I've just got a couple of yogurt buckets here, one with holes in it, one without. Pump. Normally I'd be a bit closer to the water, but I like pumping the yabbies with the water coming up just on the edge, but the tide's just dropping back off here, and there's a fair few holes here that I'll just show you at the moment. That's the number of poles that you want to be looking at before you dig, if you can find them. If you're onto a scattered bank, then it'll be a bit tougher, but you should still get a few. A couple of the other things: always keep your bucket handy, especially if you're digging by yourself. So always just keep it about where you're going to bend down and pick up, and try and put your pump in. I see a lot of people going straight down. Try and put your pump in at 45, so you intersect as many holes as you can. And the way I pump is I always take just a small pump like that to start with, just to get the dirt out of the way, because you're not actually pumping the dirt, you want to be sucking the water out of the holes. And then it's just a second one like that, and a third one, and that's it. I only ever pump 3. There's a little one there, so it is really that simple to get a yabby or 2. It's a bit muddy up here, but there you go. I'm picking up 3 there for a start. Probably the other tip is not to dig where you've walked. The yabbies tend to get down a bit, so they do get away from you a bit, but it really is that easy to get some fresh live bait. I'll dig a few more, and then I'm going to go and see if I can catch a whiting. Thanks guys. Never ever, with the whiting you'll get a couple of little sharp taps to start with. You don't want to try and cook them then. They're only just killing the bait. That's what I think anyway. You'll know when they've got it, it'll be a bigger thump down. You can just drop your rod tip, and you don't have to strike hard, just a nod. Those mustard bloodworm hooks are really sharp, and it's just a lift, and most of the time you've got them. Just like that. And that is what it's all about. Winter fishing Simple as dig a few yabbies, catch a whiting or two, and you got dinner. It's awesome. Get the kids out there and get them amongst it. Like I said before, there needs to be nothing difficult about whiting fishing or whiting, brim, flathead. You'll catch all those fish and grunter up the creeks with this same rig. P-sinker, swivel, light bit of trace, and a number 4 long shank hook. I keep everything I've got in this little LV tackle box. The only thing I have from my grandparents who really did get me into fishing. I spent a lot of time at Harvey Bay on the foreshore over the school holidays at Christmas, digging yabbies, chasing white. So I bring this one pretty much every trip I go. There's another one, very well and truly sized, so getting a few now. Really liking this soft tip on this LRF. It's going to be a good Platypus rod, I think. Gives you plenty of stretch, so you're not on. If you're using braid, I find with the whiting you pop a few off, so just because you haven't got that bit of give. He's 24, almost 25, so